In this video we're looking at our new comparison element which comes with the OptimizePress PlusPack. Now I'm going to scroll on down here, go to the comparison option we have here. It's called Comparison Table. Now if I open it up and let some of the styles load, you can see what the comparison table can do. Now here's the first style. There are a number of different designs, but this allows you to create comparison tables for different pricing structures that you offer, and allows you to put in a number of features that each of those different pricing packages can include. And you can see here we've got little crosses and ticks, and then we've got the order buttons at the bottom. Now if I scroll down, you can just see some of the different styles and designs. If you note the highlight one, or notice there's a highlighted color one, so in this one it's the white one, which is a different color. This is what's set as the most popular, and you have the option to choose a most popular package. You can see there's a few different designs. These are beautiful designs, perfect for showing different pricing structures. Now if I go back up, I'm going to choose the first one here just for this video. Now one thing to do to make this easier is maybe you want to plan out or write down all the different packages you want and the different features that come with it. Sort of kind of drawing out your own little table like this. Now you can have more rows, you can have columns, you can have 4 columns, and obviously you can have as many features as you like. Now to make this easier, what I have done, I have created a Excel spreadsheet which is like a comparison element planner, and I'll share this with you as well. Now what it allows you to do is just literally put in all the things that you want to include and put in the little ticks and the crosses where you want them to go, and then you can work through this table when you're adding them into the comparison element. This just makes it much easier. It definitely helps me, like when I'm trying to use the comparison table, so I'm sure it'll help you try and plan out how you want to put in your content. Really just a place for you to see and visualize here first what you want all your features to be, what features are going to get. You can write it out in this Excel sheet, and edit some of the or edit the names and the numbers and text, everything in here, and then you can just copy and paste here into the comparison element here. Also, you might want to think first which, if you want one, which column is going to be the featured most popular pricing that you want to highlight, and then you might want to choose whereabouts that's going to go. Obviously you can select any of them to be your most popular one. The most popular one is highlighted. You can see in this color it's slightly highlighted, it's raised a bit there, and it stands out. So what I'm going to do for this video, I'm going to choose my second column as well, and I'm going to start building this out. Now if I click on this, I go through, we have our features, our columns, and then we have our guarantee. So firstly, what we want to do is put in our features that we want to appear in our comparison table. Now if I jump back to my Excel sheet, I've written down my features here, so I want to have number of sites, number of pages, blog themes, and so on, and I've put feature 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I'll do is I'll enter these features into my element, and you can have as many as you like. You can obviously write things in, and these features will appear for when you're creating every column, okay? So I'll just go through and add these in. So you can see now I've got my features in place, and we can't move these around from here, so we have to make sure you've got them all written down. That's why I use the table first, so I can know exactly the order that I want them in, and then I can start going on to my columns. Now from here I go down and choose my columns, and I'll choose to add a new one, and this is where I'll jump back to my comparison table where I've got it planned out. So at first up here I've got my title, which I'm going to use is going to be the core package, which I'm going to put into here. I'm then going to put in my pricing, which I've got here as 97, so I can just change this to be 97. This is my pricing unit or my currency unit, so I'm going to leave that set as dollars. I'm then going to put in my pricing variable, so I made a note here earlier, my pricing variable is per month. So I'm going to put in per month into my variable there. The description, I'm going to write in what my usual price is, or what the price is usually the customer would pay. We then put in our order button text, so I'll choose get started. Now if you don't put in the order URL here, then you won't, the order button won't show. So you've got to put in the order button URL if you want to have the order button showing. So by putting in the text with no URL, it won't show. You've got the text and the button. Okay, so in here we could put in Let's put in OptimizePress. Okay, so we've now got our URL in. If we go back to our table, we have a package description option. You can leave this blank or you could put in a small piece of text. I'll add it to my second column just so you can see where it shows on the pricing comparison table. Now as we go down into this column, we're in this first column section, we now have the option here to include our feature packages details. So if you go back to my comparison table, you'll see in my features list here, for this column I want to show 3 sites. So I go back here and I'll put in number 3. The number of pages was unlimited, and then I think I put in number 3 for the next one. And then we have our features. So this could be all your different features you've got listed. Now you don't have to use text or icons, it's entirely up to you. You could use all text for these features, or you could use a mixture of text with ticks and crosses. Ticks and crosses are very visual, so people can see them and they can quickly see what features are included with their purchase. So what I've done here, I've got 2 ticks and then I've got the rest to be crosses. So all I simply do here is click on where it says no icon, but I click on that, and from here I can choose the style of tick that I would like to use. So I'm going to choose this one, and then I think I had that one as well. So I had 2 ticks, then I had crosses, so I'll go back in, I'll choose this cross and this cross. Now you'll see from these there's a number of different elements or bullet icons that you can use to highlight each of your features. So if you maybe were covering PDFs like this one, and a particular package had a PDF, you could click on use a PDF icon. It doesn't have to be the tick or the cross. Remember, we're trying to create a comparison table so people can see what they get with their features, or what features are included for each package. Now to add the next column, same applies again. We click on the add new. Then we have to go through and start adding in our column price details based off here. So we're going to give it our name. Now I'm going to work through this to save you watching me do everything. I've gone through and I've added in all of the column data now, and what I want to do is choose this middle column to be my most popular. So if I scroll back up, here we have my Pro package. This is the second column. And if I scroll on down, we have this option here. This appears for each column is to tick the box for most popular. So if I tick that, that means that this column, the central one I've chosen, the Pro package, is going to be the most popular. Now if I scroll on down, the next option we have is our guarantee. So you could write in here some of your guarantee text if you want to show guarantee image. And I'm going to choose, there's a shield here. And that's it. So what I've done, I've gone through, I've put in all the features. We go back to the top here. I've added all the features that are included. And I've then added in each of my 3 columns. I can add more if I want to. I'm just keeping it 3. Okay, so we've got 3 columns there, and then I've added the guarantee towards the bottom. So all I do now is click insert. And you can see there we now have the lovely comparison table built out. What I've actually done is tick the wrong box for the Pro package. I actually wanted the central one to be the most popular, so I can jump back in, go down to my Publisher package, tick that to be most popular, and also untick the other one. Now you can obviously have more selected. It just means they'll be both that different color and highlighted. So if I click insert, there you go, it's now highlighted that central Publisher package, and you can see my icons are there showing, and we've got the order buttons in place as well. So what I can do now, if I just click save and close, and I can reload the page, and there you see we've got all of our data, and we've got a beautiful looking comparison table, which again is mobile responsive. If I was to resize this browser, you can see it all adjusts and changes and shows each element accordingly as it should. And if we wanted to switch the style, we can go in, let's open up the live editor. From here, if we click on the editor, it's going to save all of our content and our data that we've already put in. We can go and quickly switch and choose a different design. So if I go, let's go way down and just choose this one, and then I'll just click insert. Again, there you have it. It's just got different styling, different colors. Let's reload this page. There you go, it's much bigger, sort of bigger style. Might want to change the icons if you're using this, to maybe put in a different type of icon there. and you can see the most popular one is highlighted green in the middle here. This is our most popular. It's a different color, and we've got the button appearing at the top on this design as well. This text here is that package description text that I said we'll add. If you go back to my Excel or my spreadsheet here, you can see there's that package description text I entered. You don't have to show it, it's entirely up to you if you want to include that. But there you have it. This is our comparison table, and you can play around with it, choose different designs that maybe match your own designs, change your different guarantee logo that we've got, put in more features, less features, more columns if you want. See what other designs we have there. This is a nice one as well. There you go, lovely clean design. So there it is. It's a beautiful element. It's perfect for you to create these pricing tables you like to see, and it's an easy way for you to do anchor pricing within your pricing pages as well. So if you're trying to sell a product, you can anchor it with two other prices and people can see what they get, what's included with their price. Perfect way for you to categorize everything that's included for a particular package. Remember, this is the spreadsheet or the Excel sheet that I was using to plan out my content first. This is a Google sheet actually. We'll share this with you in the knowledge base article. This is a easy way to plan out the content that you want to put in, and by all means you can add more rows, you can just add data in here, you can edit text. It's just a way to see it beforehand, visualize how it's going to look and plan it out, and then you can come back into OptimizePress, into the element, and then build your comparison table.